So, mining time. So, it was it's one of the places where we actually did manage to sort of show a bit of the fiction of the world, having Natla technology crates everywhere, and you know her minions have been mining away at this site trying to uncover the secrets of the past. And we built into that. We also used this in the first game as obviously, you know, having your weapons removed, adding to the sense of fear of the area, basically. But one of the weird things about it was that there was nothing really stopping you from missing the whole section out, running forwards. Basically, there was the cowboy guy who is sort of got merged with Larson in the remake. He was basically standing in a room or waiting for you. If you went in there without guns, he would pretty much shoot you to pieces. But it was still possible to actually basically run past him if you had enough health packs, and then carry on and not ever do any of it.
Right, so we wanted to address that in the remake, and also some of the we wanted to sort of refine the mines down to a sort of more manageable set of gameplay area. A lot of people, I think, found the mines to be fairly confusing to play through, so we really simplified it down to a couple of key areas that were sort of thematically the same as the original, and then still kept the fight with the now merged Larson / cowboy character at the end, but you can't run through it anymore.
So, coming to rework or rewrite the story for Anniversary, basically the goal was not to rewrite it, but to invest it with some kind of emotional depth. And the point of the story became very quickly how far Lara will go for her obsession, how morally she's willing to stretch herself in order to actually just achieve her goals, because she's extremely single-minded. And the Larson character, therefore, expanded into the real test for her of, you know, are you going to shoot some guy just in order to get what you want? And I think that in games, most people don't actually think about what they're actually doing. They're kind of literally taking someone's life in order to achieve their goals. And I wanted, because we had so little in the way of human killing in Tomb Raider 1, the remake gave us an opportunity to really focus on what a difficult choice that really should be for a person. And so Larson is a very ambiguous character. He's sort of quite a nice guy, sort of. He's an enemy, but he's helps Lara a little bit on the sly. Obviously likes her a bit. They have a bit of chemistry going, although obviously Lara has no interest really. And it was this point where we wanted to actually really connect the player with the experience of they want to move forward, Lara wants to move forward, and this guy essentially is standing in the way. We basically create the super action. Instead of it being really for gameplay, it's really for an emotional connection of the player with this act that is basically Lara stepping too far over the line, over the moral line, and taking down this guy and feeling bad about it.
Originally, the kid and fight with the shotgun guy, who I think didn't even have a name in Tomb Raider 1. Yeah, shotgun guy, who's now called Kincaid. So they were sort of separated, and when we were remaking the game, the notion of a guy on a skateboard in this underground skate park seemed sort of ridiculous.
It was pretty funny there in the original, I thought.
So we removed the skateboard boss fight from the game, and instead combined that with the fight with the shotgun guy outside of the pyramid, which I think is sort of was a good decision.
Yeah, and this is the fight that we really went all out on in terms of the cinematic and how intense the whole thing was. Partially because the previous fight with Larson was basically just shooting it, and it was basically extremely simple in terms of the setup. It's much more of an emotional thing, so we wanted to turn Kid and Cole's fight into this massive, you know, extravaganza, I suppose.